I find building communities really hard, to be honest. I just finished an event 2 days ago. Online event, it was on the 4th of June, and the whole idea was to bring people together that are at crossroads and help them out, or not help, we all help each other by telling our stories, help us out through our journeys, right? And just learn from each other what's working and what's not working. 22 people showed up, and as you go with these things, this is my first trying to do these sort of events. And then in the middle of the event, when people were sharing things, and arguably some people would take a little bit longer, and maybe there was a little bit of a rant, if you may. But I also think it's part of it. But in the middle of it, there was someone that just went and just jumped in and said, "Oh, sorry, this lacks structure. This needs better facilitation," and just had a bit of a dig on what I was trying to do. Now, to be honest, it hurt. It hurts because I'm not coming as an expert on this. I'm just coming to try to enable a safe space for people to share. And it didn't feel nice, to be honest. And I remember on the session was what she was asking for. It was more like, this needs to be more structured. There's some people that haven't talked about this or haven't shared their stories. But maybe some people don't want to share their stories. And so on this pod, it didn't feel right. But the lesson here for me was like, okay, what does it take to find your people and build something where out of your own time, effort, my own money, it's all free. You're just trying to find people to help him out. And when you get those negative comments, it's like, oh man, okay, so am I doing the wrong thing? Is this not really that useful? Am I wasting my time, Because I was thinking and hoping that this would help somebody. And then it comes down to also another lesson that I take from this is you're never going to do it right the first time, right? You're going to have to do a lot of these things before you kind of become good at it. But it did hurt, and it did make me question, should I continue doing these events, or is this the thing that I want to pursue? Granted, she probably has a point. Maybe some people were taking a bit long when sharing their stories, but at the same time, isn't that the whole point of people feeling safe on sharing their stuff? Isn't it the point to people to feel safe and tell their story for a little bit? Isn't the point that it's not just about us, but also respects people's space? And if somebody takes a little bit long, so what? Can't we just respect that? Are we too much in a rush to empathize with someone's pain? Have we become detached to what really happens to others, that it's more important that we just have a framework and a structure, and then we just feel like we're in this machine of fixing things? I don't know. It did make me think, and I will continue. I still have 2 other online events. It does now add this kind of thing in my head, kind of, should I just build more structure and be more rigid with time, which I'll try on the next one. But man, it's hard. It's hard to please people. It's hard to try to find that balance from, how do you meet everyone in the same spot where all I want is for people to leave this session, which is only for an hour, and thinking, oh, that was helpful. That's the only thing, right? I'm not getting anything else. Well, I'm getting a lot of learnings from people that share their stories, and then that helps me in my journey. But anyway, just wanted to share my first event was not, I wouldn't consider it, it was okay. Let's say if I had to rate it 1 to 10 stars, I would have said maybe a 5-star. Lot to learn, lot to improve, and I think I'm gonna have to tweak a few things and again, try again. Thank you for watching. Bye.